tonight is blessed night. As we talk about, tonight is the night of the middle of Sha'ban. But subhanAllah, before I could talk a little bit about it again, there is another sign that comes with it that will encourage us, because it's another sign from this Prophet ﷺ. When it's happening, it's a good sign, which is raining. So we have raining, and you know the Prophet ﷺ, he said one of the time that the dua is answered and it's raining. And with blessed night, the night of the middle of Sha'ban, subhanallah, I felt overwhelmed just to make dua. And number one for this deen, اللهم انصر الإسلام وأعز المسلمين يا رب وأعلِ بفضلك كلمتي الحق والدين يا رب وافرج عن هذه الأمة يا رب واخرجها من الذل والهوان إلى العز والتمكين يا رب العالمين واغفر ذنوبنا ويسر أمورنا وأمور المسلمين اللهم من كان في ضائقة من المسلمين ففرج ضائقته يا رب العالمين ومن كان في كرب ففرج كربه يا رب العالمين ومن كان مريضا فاشفه شفاء لا يغادر سقما ومن كان في دين فأد عنه دينه يا رب العالمين. And my brothers and sisters, this night, of course there are something that's been happening in the night by Muslim, which is they do some bid'ah. We are not talking about that, but does not prevent you, if you can, maybe to stand in this night asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reading Quran, because the Prophet ﷺ said in the sound hadith, في ليلة النصف من شعبان Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يغفر للجميع. Allah forgive everybody except two. Mushrik, somebody who commits shirk, or mushahin. Mushahin is somebody who tries to keep enmity and hatred between him and somebody alive. He doesn't want to solve it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell Jibreel, delay these two until they fix their problem. So at least inshallah we go and we clean our heart and you say this dua, ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي وللمؤمنين يوم يقوم الحساب. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive you, your parents and the whole Muslims. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to clean our hearts from any hatred and from any enmity toward any Muslims, inshallah. Because the forgiveness is there. And you can see the good sign. I hope you can feel it. Because subhanallah, this moment, you cannot talk about them. They are felt. You can feel them. And subhanallah, with this rain, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us our wishes. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us health and iman. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ballighna Ramadan, inshallah. So I don't know if I can talk more, but inshallah, we mentioned the second part of Ramadan. We mentioned talking about fasting. There are the other two things that comes with fasting. And when you do these two things plus fasting, you are doing three jihad. Three struggling and striving for the sake of Allah. With fasting, fasting is a jihad, by the way. You are living your good things for 16 hours or maybe more. More! I told you, you have 1 hour in 24 hours to eat. Because 30 minutes for iftar and you go and sleep and tarawih and all that stuff. And you wake up for suhoor for another 30 minutes. It's 23 hours of fasting. I don't know if this is, it's not jihad. What is jihad? And for 30 days. Then comes what? You stand for tarawih, especially now the night short. And sleep is sometimes is more powerful than what? Than food and water. Sometimes the wife will tell her husband, here is the food. He says, no, I just want to sleep. And you leave that sleep. And especially for people who are working early morning. That is jihad. Then the third one comes, which is what? Not all of us will do it, but want to do it. It's like the other, maybe more than the second one for sure, which is giving and spending. That is another jihad. You take out and you give. So you are doing all this, and you think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not reward you for this? The first reward, you know what it is? The first reward? That Allah allows you to do these three things. Wallahi al-azim. Just by feeling you want to do them, that is the reward. Even if there is nothing else. Because there are many people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala deprived them from these things. Allah says in the Quran, وَلَكِنْ كَرِهَ اللَّهُ إِنْبِعَاثَهُمْ فَثَبَّطَهُمْ وَقِيلَ اقْعُدُوا مَعَ الْقَاعِدِينَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hated them, so He didn't give them the determination to go for it and the desire. They can't. So just by doing these three things right, there is a reward. Wallah, I was reading the reward and I started crying. I said, really? We are doing this? And we are getting all this? I don't think you're going to find other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you this. And I will read this hadith and I will comment on it tomorrow inshallah, just to leave you with it, because I want you to enjoy this night. Please go read the Quran, make istighfar, do as much as you can inshallah. If you have to work, do whatever. Maybe keep your witr till before Fajr, 15-20 minutes before the adhan, and pray it. I believe this night is blessed night. May Allah accept our dua inshallah. So this hadith narrated by Muslim, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ibadi, لو أن أولكم وآخركم وحيكم وميتكم ورتبكم ويابسكم. O my servant, if it's the first amongst you and the last amongst you, those who are alive, those who passed away, and اجتمعوا في صعيد واحد, all of them, they get together and they meet in one place. Imagine from the beginning of the creation. فسأل كل إنسان منكم ما بلغت أمنيته. And each one of them, he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala all his wishes and his wants, not his needs. All your wants. فأعطيت كل سائل منكم. And I give each one his wishes and his wants. ما نقص ذلك من ملكي إلا كما لو أن أحدكم مر بالبحر فغمس فيه إبرة ثم رفعها إليه. All this will not decrease my kingdom. Like if one of you go to the ocean and he took a needle and he put it in the ocean and he did like this. What's he going to take from the water? Imagine each one of us, from the beginning, Adam till the last one, each one ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not his need, his wants and wishes. That's what will happen. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is rich. لا إله إلا الله. ذلك بأني جواد واجد ماجد. I'm doing this because I am the generous. واجد, I have. ماجد, أفعل ما أريد. I do whatever I will or I wish. عطائي, my give is only a word. It's not like us we have to do some action and go and write check for you or this. No. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He gives, just by saying what? كن. That's it. عطائي كلام وعذابي كلام إنما أمري لشيء إذا أردت أن أقول له كن فيكون. So that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Again, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to show Allah the best in us. Allah, He knows us, but He wants us to show our best in front of Him. Allah loves that. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you remember in the beginning of time, the discussion between Him and the angels. When He said, إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً, the angels start questioning. And this human being is going to do this and do. So when you do the best, especially in this kind of time, like you are fasting and praying at night, and Allah will tell the angel, you remember what I told you? قَالَ إِنِّي أَعْلَمُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. So you are doing something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell the angel, did I tell you that? Then the angel will say, Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana. اللهم اجعلنا ممن يرينا الله تعالى خير ما عندهم يا رب. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. اللهم اجعل هذه الليلة ليلة مباركة علينا وعلى أهلينا وأولادنا وأصحابنا وإخواننا في كل مكان. اللهم اجعلها ليلة مباركة يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعلها ليلة مباركة يا رب العالمين. اغفر فيها ذنوبنا واستر عيوبنا واقض حوائجنا واقض حوائجنا ويسر أمورنا وأمور المسلمين. اللهم يسر أمورنا وأمور المسلمين. اللهم يسر أمورنا وأمور المسلمين، واختر لنا مقادير الخير يا رب العالمين، وكن مع إخواننا المظلومين في كل مكان يا رب العالمين، وارفعهم ببركة هذه الليلة، ارفع عنهم الغمة يا رب العالمين، وارفع عنهم الهوان والظلم يا رب العالمين، وعليك بمن عاداهم وظلمهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم خذه في هذه الليلة أخذ عزيز مقتدر. اللهم أطل أعمارنا وأحسن أعمالنا يا رب العالمين، وارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين، واشفنا واشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون، سلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. وجزاكم